Now, Nigeria's top commercial bank, United Bank for Africa PLC, has reaffirmed its unwavering commitment to improving customer experience and further facilitate payments across Africa. Speaking at a press conference at its corporate headquarters in Lagos as part of activities to mark the 75th anniversary of the bank, the Group Managing Director of the bank, Oliver Alawuba, have revealed that for the past 2 years, the bank dividend has yielded consistently exceeding 12%, adding that its presence across 24 countries not only underscores its robust diversification of income streams, but also highlights the unique investment propositions it offers to customers in Africa and beyond.
The press conference was called to kickstart activities to mark the 75th anniversary of a bank that started from a very humble beginning and has now gone global. Right inside this hall at the corporate headquarters of the bank to address the global media is the top management.
This anniversary is very dear to us here in UBA, as it not only marks our legacy, but signifies our transformation journey from being British and French bank established in 1949 to becoming the leading financial services institution in Africa, tagged Africa's Global Bank. UBA today operates across 4 continents, with presence in 20 African countries, United States of America, United Kingdom, France, and the United Arab Emirates. And over the past 75 years, we have exemplified stability, reliability, and excellence in banking.
Recounting the bank's achievements, the Group Managing Director says UBA is a bank of many firsts.
UBA is the first bank in Nigeria to offer initial public offering in 1970. UBA is the first bank in the banking system in Nigeria to be listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange then. UBA is the only bank in sub-Saharan Africa that has a deposit-taking license in the United States of America. UBA is the first bank in Nigeria to install an ATM. Because of our commitment to the youths, UBA is the first bank to open a campus branch in a university, and that's the University of Lagos in Nigeria. UBA is the first bank in Nigeria to move beyond the shores of Nigeria to open a subsidiary in Africa, and that's UBA Ghana in 2005. UBA is committed to women. UBA is the first bank to have the first female chairperson in Nigeria. UBA mobile banking was first introduced in Nigeria. Mobile banking was first introduced in Nigeria by UBA. And recently, we launched the first multilingual chatbot banking in Nigeria, Leo.
Addressing the recent recapitalization directive for commercial banks in the country by the Central Bank of Nigeria, the management made it clear that UBA would not break any sweat in meeting the 500 billion naira new capital base set by the CBN for banks under its category.
For UBA, we operate with the highest license around available, which is an international license. We have operations, very strong, vibrant operations across Africa and indeed in several centers in the world. So we've chosen to go by this route. We are looking at options. We're engaging financial advisors, and we indeed have set in motion the requisite approvals from the shareholders. We will be receiving the approval of shareholders on certain resolutions that will enable us to execute the required capital raise. We note, however, that we are committed to achieving this well ahead of the set deadline.
UBA recently announced a profit after tax of 607.6 billion naira for the 2023 financial year, which represents a 257% rise from the 170.2 billion naira declared in 2022. Already, its unaudited financial results for the first quarter of 2024 shows pre-tax profit grew by 154.74% year-on-year to 156.344 billion naira.
UBA is that bank that investors are looking for. In 2023, just last year, our capital appreciation, price appreciation, was one of the highest on this exchange. For the past 2 years, our dividend yield has been above above 12%. And when you look at the bank, present in 24 countries, that shows a strong diversification of income streams that will continue to come into UBA. So as you are buying into UBA shares, you're actually buying 24 countries and beyond.
Serving 45 million customers needs that you have an enhanced technology and at the same time have the technology that can also prevent fraud. Today, what UBA has done in terms of technology is to empower customers on self-service. We have over 20 of our services on self-service, and on terms of our technology too, you agree with me that UBA stability and stability and also customers knowing what to use at the right time is one of our core deliverables in UBA. So what we have done across Africa is to ensure that we have that technology that connects one country to another. You can, with UBA technology, you can transfer money from Togo to Ghana, from Ghana to Kenya, without not coming into the banking hall. So we have done that with technology.
With just a handful of staff and customers when it started 75 years ago, UBA now boasts over 25,000 staff and more than 35 million customers across the continent and beyond. It's a leading bank in cross-border payments in Africa. And not long ago, it committed $6 billion to SME financing on the continent to promote local production and intra-Africa trade. Deji Badimasi, TV 360, Lagos.